Battery chargers. They are admittedly not a sexy topic for a YouTube video. However, if you are using flashlights that use rechargeable batteries or anything else that uses rechargeable batteries, you need something to charge those batteries. When I first started using rechargeable batteries, I'd picked up this one, the Untitled Chapter i4 Pro, which was a fairly basic one. It did different batteries, and you put the battery in and you just get a little LED light up of how charged the battery was. I then picked up this one from Thrunite, the MCC-4, and this was a nice improvement because it has this LCD screen. And just to show you how it worked, you put the battery in. It also did a bunch of different types of batteries. You would put the battery in and you would get a readout here of the voltage of the battery, and you would get a little graph here of how charged the battery was. Thrunite has recently come out with this one, an improvement of it, the MCC-4S. New model, you can see it's a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact. There's also the MCC-2S, which is half the size. So if you need something a little bit more compact to go with, you can use that as well, because it does also come with a car charger, so it might be better to take something more compact with you, and a wall charger as well. The cables are not super long, they're about a yard, so you're going to need to keep it fairly close to the plug. But a couple different options for charging it. This one retails for $31.95. It's a great price, I think, for what you're getting. I'll put a link down below. You can check it out. And on the back here, you can see it does, there's all the different types of batteries that it does. Lists the voltage there, lithium ion, lithium ferrophosphate, and then all these, half of which I don't even know what they are. 26650, 18650, 18490, 17335, 16430, and 10440. And then it'll do nickel metal hydride, AA, AAA, and C. Pretty much almost anything except for a 9 volt, I would think. Let's have a look at how this one works. Plug it in, and you get a readout here. It will come on, and then you put the battery in. If you put the battery in upside down, you'll get an error message here to say battery's upside down. So you put a couple different, actually I have one that's kind of charged, I think. Let's do this. Put the batteries in, show you a couple different options here. And it'll give you a readout of different things. Bring this in a little bit closer here so I can show you the display. So the display will cycle through several options. First is a time of how long it's been charging. It'll then show you the voltage of each battery. It'll then show you the milliamps of how fast it's charging, and then back to the time. And you can see down here, it automatically detects what type of battery you're using. If you're using a lithium ferrophosphate, you do need to select that, otherwise everything else is detected manually, and you select the lithium ferrophosphate by holding down the button for about 10 seconds. The other thing you can change with this is the charge speed. It defaults right here to charging at about 500 milliamps. That's the speed that it's going to charge. However, if you need to charge faster, if you're kind of in a pinch, you need a quick charge, you can hold down this button and it should go up to 1,000. There we go. So it'll charge at 1,000 milliamps. You don't want to do this all the time because that will put a little bit more wear on the battery. The overall lifespan of the battery may be a little bit lower, but if you're somewhere where you need a quicker charge, you can use that faster charge rate. Otherwise, just stick with a normal 500. One of the things I like about these chargers is that they do pretty much any type of battery, unlike my camera battery chargers, and I never know which charger is doing which battery, and I always have to kind of search around and sort it out. But this charger will do, as you can see, pretty much any type of battery you have. You put it in, it automatically detects it. You can change the speed, you can charge it faster. And for $31.95, I think it's a great deal for everything you're getting with it. So check it out, the Thrunite MCC-4S.